Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place.
Such a lovely face.
No, there will be no more carpool karaoke. This is Cleantech and Coffee. And in this one, where I am now heading to Los Angeles, LACI Nopponen is already there at our pop-off. And he is interviewing Antonio at the LA Cleantech Incubator. So over to you, LACI.
Hi Bigge. I'm here again at the Los Angeles Cleantech Incubator. I'm with Antonio Calizio, who is one of the many friends we have made here in Los Angeles Cleantech Incubator. And Antonio has promised to show us around the amazing campus here. So tell us a little bit, where are we now?
Right now we are in our Advanced Prototyping Center, which is the infrastructure used by some of our portfolio companies to create and complete their hardware prototypes. For example, if you see here, this is our 3D printing lab, where our portfolio companies can use our software and printers to mock up their hardware and technologies. Walking through here, we kind of pass through our advanced prototyping lab, this is our electrical lab, followed by our this is our advanced prototyping lab here on the left.
Let's take a look at this chart here. There seems to be a chart here. There are many labs. How many labs do you have here? Or what can you say about this?
This is where we started from. This is our digital prototyping lab. This is our 3D printing. If we walk through, we also have a precision water jet, a welding and finishing shop. This is for some of our larger technologies. We also have a wet lab, which is used by companies such as Water Canary, who want to test in the water section. Electronics lab, which is used for some of our hardware equipment when it comes to creating chips and wafers. And so we have a significant amount of technology inside of this campus.
Yeah, it's amazing. I have been here a couple of times, and I understand that this was largely paid by donations from large corporations, or how was it done?
So half of the building is actually owned by LADWP, and that's interesting because we are actually the only incubator which is directly partnered with one of its major clients.
Okay.
If you actually were to cut the building in half, the left side of the building is our incubator, and the right side of the building is where LADWP has its innovation campus.
Okay, is that something like with the brain? You have the left side and the right side?
Something like that. But it's actually spectacular that a lot of our companies could actually just walk across the hall and get one of the largest clients in the United States.
Absolutely.
I think that LADWP is actually the largest utility in the United States.
All right.
Along with the prototyping center, if you look here to the left, we actually have an auditorium which is used by our clusters to host events, host guests. We have Silicon Dragon coming in from China in a couple of days. Just past the auditorium, we have the hot desk, which is just one of the many spaces we have where our portfolio companies can come and kind of sit together, brainstorm, create ideas. We have also these meeting rooms which we're passing slowly but surely on the right-hand side, which are open to any of our portfolio companies to sit, hold team meetings. We also have these rooms which can be rented out to our larger portfolio companies and to, in coalition with the LA government, we have Jobs to Move America, which is about mobility around Los Angeles. And it's a lot of space to collaborate. It's very helpful.
It's very fantastic.
And this is our green wall. Don't know what it does, but it's green.
Well, it probably improves the air quality.
Yeah, and it's quite nice to look at it first thing in the morning when you walk in.
Well, I saw there's some interesting propaganda pictures here on the left-hand side. Maybe we should take a look at those.
We can. Actually, if you let me walk this way, you can see what I'm talking about when I say half of the building being owned and managed by LADWP. As soon as we walk through these doors, we walk into the realm of LADWP.
But before you do that, let's go and stand here next to the mayor, and you are a coach here at LACI. What does it mean? What does a coach do?
My role at LACI is mostly to help startups navigate through their seed and Series A. It's a tricky spot for startups to be in, going out for the first time into the institutional rounds. And it is sometimes beneficial for them to have a mock round, have someone help them do all the decks, the business plans, think through the process, and trying to give them a plan of action when it comes to going out there.
Okay.
As per the mayor,
Yeah.
he was actually here for our grand opening a couple of months ago and was nice enough to support us and to give us his best wishes in accomplishing his goal of making Los Angeles a clean, green city.
I was here at the grand opening as well and had the chance to meet with the mayor.
Yeah? Very exciting.
Yeah. Okay, so let's walk. Maybe walk outside and take a look at the what we have there.
Yeah. If you look outside, actually, you will see some solar panels, which we use to charge our surprisingly large fleet of electric vehicles used by the employees day in and day out, showing that an electric commute is not only possible but feasible right now. If you see that Tesla right there,
Is that yours?
no, that is one of our portfolio companies called Green Commuter, which is actually creating a commuting solution for the working man in downtown Los Angeles, where you can sign up for a daily commute instead of a Tesla Model X.
All right, that's exciting.
Just one of the many ways that Los Angeles Cleantech Incubator portfolio companies are solving our day-to-day problems.
All right, well, thanks, Antonio. It's very exciting place, and I look forward to working with you hopefully in many projects.
Yeah.
Big, we end our sending from LA this time to these sounds and sights. Bye.